Broderick Jones has been one of the most impressive tackles this season, and that includes the veterans. He is a player who is versatile, who has the ability to play on the right side or the left side. And we all know it is not easy to find players like him. So on this play here, they got the left tackle. He's going to be assigned to be going up against that edge defender. And with their tight ends, they like to try to split in between the safeties. They like to run these guys on seam routes to get these guys going early. So he's going to be running a seam route on this play. As far as the left guard and that center, they're going to be double team blocking that defensive tackle inside the B gap. And on the opposite side, they're going to be running stunts. But the good thing is when you see guys like Broderick Jones having a good understanding on what these defenses are trying to do, picking up the right guy and going out there and finishing the play. It's great to see things like this from a guy like Broderick Jones because just being one of those guys that's young like that, he's a mountain of a man. The thing is about this player, he's a dancing bear who can be able to move very, very well. And once he gets his hands on you and locks on you, you cannot make any mistake. If you fall down and do something crazy, he's the type of player that will make you pay. So we'll go ahead and run it. As you can see, the kick slide is there. They're running a stunt, but he's fully aware of what's going on. The guy in the interior is the guy he's going up against. The thing is, when you're falling like that, he's dropping his anchor. He has a very, very good base. You cannot make mistakes like that because he has the ability to wash you out of the play. And usually when you falling like that, you will not be able to recover. So just seeing this player be able to wash this guy and wrestle him out of the screen, that's always fire, Football Nation. You love to see the aggressiveness from this player. We'll run it in real time so you guys can be able to see it. We love to see players like that, somebody that can be able to play all the way to the whistle. A lot of these defenders, sometimes they're going to make mistakes. And if they're falling to the ground like that, you got to have right tackles. You got to have left tackles to be able to finish the play because every second matters when it comes down to that quarterback position. But when you having a guy at that offensive line to be able to establish the line of scrimmage like that, that's the kind of stuff that get everybody else on the offensive line going. With Broderick Jones and his type of ability, he is a very, very strong player. And just seeing him be able to remove guys off the line of scrimmage, you love to see things like this. And just seeing guys like Broderick Jones being able to control his guy at the line of scrimmage and completely throw him to the right side, he has that Hulk type of energy. And you love to see things like that because with the Pittsburgh organization, these are the kind of guys that they bring on the offensive line. So they're going to be crashing in their interior. And this is going to be a 3rd and 1 play. But Najee Harris, he's going to bolt to the right side. He's going to fall down, and it's going to be a blown play. But usually with Kenny Pickett, they like to try to get him on the move and get him in space so he can be able to get the ball to his playmakers. But when it comes down to guys like Broderick Jones, what he can be able to do against these guys on the defensive line, there will be a lot of good plays to come. So we'll go ahead and run it. As you can see, the defensive tackle, number 96, his left arm went over top of Broderick Jones' right arm. Broderick Jones got his arm underneath and completely removed him to the center. Just seeing things like that, somebody being aggressive at that line of scrimmage, being able to torque his body and throw this guy like that. You rarely see things like that when it comes down to the NFL. So just being able to see this in slow motion and seeing what these guys are doing at the line of scrimmage, they're rolling out right now. The play didn't go through, but usually when you have guys that can be able to remove a guy like that, you're going to have good pass plays. You're going to have good run plays. Being with Georgia, those guys are aggressive on their offense and their defense. They go at each other every single day. And when you bring that type of energy to a team like Pittsburgh, it just makes it better for everybody else on that team. And it's great to see because having that Hulk type of ability, somebody that can be able to beat those guys up on that defensive line, that's how you can be able to set the tone. And the thing is with guys like Kenny Pickett and Najee Harris, when you're seeing plays like this on film sessions and breaking things like this down, this is how you can be able to establish that trust on the offensive line. So I wanted to show you guys some highlights and some lowlights of this player playing that right tackle position and that left tackle position. It's so good to be able to see things like this. And when it comes down to the JC film session, we always break these things down and just try to put this thing in slow motion, just so you guys can understand what these guys are doing and see what this guy can be able to do to be able to take that next step. So let's get to it, Football Nation. So it's always good to see things like this, Football Nation. This is a player that is good in pass blocking, run blocking. He is only a rookie and he has so many highlights. And the thing is, I might end up doing two videos on this guy because he has been making that much of a difference. When you're going up against guys like TJ Watt day in and day out, iron sharpens iron, and it's only going to get you that much more better. But seeing this player being able to jump off the screen this early in his career, that's always a green light. So on this final play here, this is one of the plays that really shows Broderick Jones' athleticism. It's going to be one of those jailbreak screens to the right side, and Johnson is going to be the guy getting the ball. But when you're looking at guys like the left guard and guys like Broderick Jones, they're going to be going to the right side and they're going to be getting in space. But just understanding what target they're supposed to hit and getting to their target, this is how Johnson can be able to get extra yards because this is a game of inches. Every yard matters. So we'll go ahead and run this play. As you can see, he's going to the outside. He's acting like he's about to block, but he's not blocking. He let 58 be free because he knew it was going to be a quick play. 58 committed too much to the quarterback. Johnson makes a nice, good move in the inside. If you can see that move there, he makes a real good move on the inside. And then Broderick Jones finishes number 23. And it's great to be able to get like 6 more extra yards. Just having that block by Broderick Jones. It's great to see things like this. We'll run it in real time so you guys can be able to see it. This guy has put on a lot of dominant tape so far early in his career. So when you got all those guys on the defense that he's going up against, play in and play out is only going to get him that much more better. And we'll see how it all plays out with him. He has a lot of work to do. He's a very, very young player. He just switched up to that right side of the offensive line. He's more comfortable playing at that left tackle position, but his type of energy, he said that it doesn't matter. He will do anything for the team. And that's the type of energy that you need. So make sure y'all comment below and let me know what y'all guys think about this guy playing at that right tackle position. Or do y'all think he should switch back to that left tackle position? But one thing is, this guy is a big time player. He's 6'5, 311 pounds, and he can move like a dancing bear. So it's going to be good to see this guy, and I'm going to have more videos to come on this player. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you don't hit it, you'll miss on fire live streams and fire breakdowns. All right, Football Nation, talk to y'all soon. Gone.